Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome on into game number 99 of the Mariners 2021 season here in MLB The Show 21. Game number 99. Game number 3 of a 4-game set against the Oakland Athletics. Game number 3 of a 7-game homestand featuring a big 3-game series coming up against the Houston Astros the day after tomorrow. This is been an interesting series. Came in after demolishing the Colorado Rockies, played pretty well in the first game, got the win. Had a disastrous top of the first inning in yesterday's game, fell down 3-0, able to claw back in, win 7-4. Kind of a weird series. We have the man we want on the mound today in Casey Sadler to wrap up a series win and to hopefully keep pace with the Houston Astros, who, as I said, coming to town here in just a day. 2 days, whatever. They'll be here on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how you're watching this. Casey Sadler is 11-2 with a 2.31 ERA. Top of the league, or top 5 in the league in wins. I think he's up there in maybe the top 7 or so with ERA. As the 57-41 Mariners have Frankie Montas. Montas. I feel like it's another one of those things where it's a smoother pronunciation. It's not as syllabled as I'm pronouncing it. So I'm saying it Montas when it could be Montas. Something like a little Montas. Whatever. I'm not doing it maliciously. I think that's pretty clear. 6-5 with a 4.14 ERA for him. The Mariners, still that 1 game back of the Houston Astros. We're 4 games ahead of the Angels, which means we're in very good position here in the American League wildcard standing. We have a good gap between first and second, and then it just kind of adds after that ahead of Cleveland, Toronto, and Boston, and Tampa Bay. Don't want to leave them out. Chicago and Kansas City feel like they're on maybe their last legs. But they'll be in there for a while because they mathematically won't be eliminated. But like realistically, it's like, But there's still a lot of games to go. There's still 64 games to go here as we take a look at the calendar. Tomorrow, the big game, number 100, and then a huge 3-game set against the Astros. That'll cap off a road trip, and then we start to see, as we move into this next month, it's basically home or away stand, day off, the opposite day off. And so we'll be away and then a day off and then home and then day off, then away. Day off, home. We'll see the Astros a bunch here as we head down the stretch. I think there are 9 games, 3, 6, 9. I guess it's 9. No, 3, 6, 9, 12. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. Here's what we need to focus on. We need to focus on the fact that we can win a series here and we have a great pitching opportunity to do it. We are going to tinker around with the lineup here just a little bit. Trying to clear my throat here. Still have like a little bit of the remnants of whatever sickness I had, but feels better. I feel like I sound better. Still not quite 100%. But that's okay. Retractable roof is open, partly cloudy. Casey Sadler. We are going to definitely flip these two. And then our DH. For the moment, we'll throw our DH as Shed Long Jr. And we'll go ahead and flip him. Even though I typically don't like Kyle Lewis in the 4 spot, I like him in the 3 spot. We'll let him clean up hit today because he does have good power. We'll give him the day off tomorrow. And maybe Haniger can take a day off during the Astros series. I don't want to lose both the big bats, and I'd rather not lose 2 of the 3 big bats in a series clinching game. Maybe if we win the series today, we can give some people some days off that I wouldn't have normally. Not like out of cockiness or anything, but just like going 3-1, seeing kind of what the setup's going to look like against Houston. Maybe we can push it because at least we can leave Haniger in for sure, right? Because he'll have the energy. Lewis will make sure to sit, but we'll get Kyle Seager back, and he should be good for the next 4 games or so. So we'll lead off with Dylan Moore. Decent speed at the top of the lineup. J.P. Crawford. Shedlong Jr., Kyle Lewis, Mitch Haniger, Ty France, Jose Marmolejos, Evan White, Tom Murphy. Oh, you know what I should do is actually sub one of these guys out for Fraley. That's what I should do. I should, hey, ooh, boy. Let's do that. Can Fraley play right field? Okay, he can. All right, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. He could probably use some rest. Oh God. No, he should be okay. Fraley in right for Mitch Haniger. We'll put him just in front of Kyle Lewis. Shedlong Jr. DH in the 5 spot. I don't think I have another guy that can really play left field. Oh, Haggerty can, but he's not a super highly rated guy. Haniger. I think it's kind of a weird lineup, but I think it'll work. Maybe I go with a slower outfield tomorrow and give Fraley and Lewis both the day off. Leave Marmolejos in. Interesting. I might have more decisions than I realized for tomorrow's game. But you'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out what happens today. We are working on game number 99. Let's go to Seattle. And if you like this kind of content, if you're watching this on youtube.com/ShawnMurphy, and you want to see that big game number 100 or any of the other 160 games that aren't this one or the next one, 1 p.m. every day. If the Mariners are playing, you can catch it live on youtube.com/ShawnMurphy. That means it just goes live. It's not a live recording on YouTube, but Mariners baseball every day, 1 p.m. Unless they're off, then you get to see Chad Champ, who we actually haven't seen in a while thanks to this sickness. Twitch.tv/ShawnMurphy, a place to catch the live streams if you want it. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming has a free Prime sub that you can use for anyone. Full revenue split. No money out of your wallet. It's a win-win, honestly. It's a big win-win. So we have this thing. Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure we have like pretty much the same thumbnail for each of these 3 games so far. So, cool. Cool. All right. Casey Sadler, 11-2 in his 18 starts, a 2.31 ERA, 109 innings pitched, giving up only 95 hits, 65 strikeouts, only 4 walks. We're going to hope to get off to a little bit better of a start here in the early goings of this game from a defensive perspective. Offensively, might be a little bit more of a small ball game. We have Haniger out. We have Kyle Seager out. We have some of our less powerful, speedier guys in the lineup. And I think the big trick is going to be that we have Lewis in the 4 spot instead of the 3 spot. Doesn't sound like it's that big of a deal, but I do like having Lewis in the 3rd spot because usually we can get a runner on. Then we can put him on with good speed, and then Kyle Seager can come on in for the cleanup. So he obviously, no disrespect, I'm not trying to like talk shit or anything about Kyle Lewis. He's powerful and he's fast. I just prefer to have him, especially when we have somebody like I think we had Walton in the other day. We had like 75 speed and then 90 speed with Fraley and then 75 another 75 speed. It's like, oh god, this is a dream. This is speed. Because it's speed with not like a ton of power. Speed and power, and then power, which is good. But again, you know, we should be fine. Just like having that big powerful bat in the 3 spot, because that means we also get him for sure in the 1st inning, so we can try and get off to a fast start that way. But the 4 spot is totally fine.
First offering
but,
on its way.
Yeah. Oh.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
You think there's any justice in the game?
Interesting.
Those 2 at bats.
So that curveball just kind of hung up on me a little bit there. Sadler, I believe, pitched... The last time he pitched, I believe the team got the win, but he did not qualify for the win.
So that brings up the always intense
Oh, missed that one.
Chapman. Ball one to start the at-bat.
Curious about tomorrow. I definitely want, like, my best lineup against Houston, and I wonder if maybe I'm thinking a little bit too much about it. I'm just kind of like, hey, you know what, don't worry about it. Just kind of let the cards fall where they may. But it's a big series. We're one game behind them. We can keep an eye on the scoreboard down low, because these are usually 7-10, 6-10, 7-10 starts for the Mariners, so the Astros game might be done. Unless they have another day off, which would be kind of weird, but... Found that one away. Love to entice or induce a double play here. You can also take a look at the standings. If there's a half game, that means that we have not completed our game, but they have. We're good. We're good. Just missed. Wow. Minnesota is running away with the Central. They are 14.5 games of Cleveland. What do I have? Do I have... We're gonna shake him off here.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off here.
Fuck. Are you serious? Oh. There's your answer.
Maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
I've not seen that animation before. Played 98 full games.
He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Hard on the ground towards short.
Just gonna go for the one. That's fine. That's fine. I thought that was gonna get through and be trouble. That was not a great pitch. You'll see the location looking real bad here. Yeah, that is not where you want.
He's set. Here it comes.
Really surprised that was a walk. I felt like that was
Here's the 1-0.
that was a strike.
To even the count.
That's okay.
1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0. You give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to.
I think that's back-to-back sinkers. Both of them back-to-back, not great, maybe even bad sinkers. Go one more. Fouled that one away. Silver lining here, only thrown, well, never mind, 17 pitches. It was only 13 before this at-bat, so.
Grounded to short. Crawford has it.
He's mercifully at 2-speed. That was still a tight play at first. Whew. Okay. One hit, gave up the walk. Strand 2 runners in scoring position. There we go. There we go. No errors here in the first, no brain farts, no nothing. Just a clean donut of an inning. Montes. Okay. Okay. I was pronouncing the A incorrectly. 19 starts, by the way, 6-5 record, 4.14 ERA, and some other stats I didn't read because I was too busy. Montes. I wanted to read it like toss, like a task spot or a. I don't know. I did not see what he throws. That is a four-seam directly over the heart of the plate. Love the green flash in that glove there. Looks good. A win tonight and we're tied for first. Can't think about it too much because we got to focus on this pitcher and his two-seam fastball, his slider, his four-seam fastball, and his splitter.
Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Ooh, this is a dangerous play. That was a terrible. Yeah, that should have been a hit. I goofed up. That's okay. We've gotten some outs on players being overly aggressive with the base running, but it's not what I want to see. It's not great. I don't feel like I feel like part of the problem for Crawford is I keep putting him really low in the lineup. The game wants him to be much higher in the lineup, like in this area, 2-3, somewhere in there. But I keep dropping him really low because I want that spot for Speedy Fraley.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center.
Is he gonna get there? Oh, he's not. Okay. So 2 little kind of weird shots. I'd love to see more hits, like the first one that would end up being an out, but love to see more just up the line hits like that. Just wasn't fast enough to get deep. Oh boy, that was a bad swing. That's alright. That's alright. Fraley with his first home run in Colorado. Has 1 home run. Has 15 ribbies. Doesn't typically have the most opportunities with runners in scoring position. Wow, I'm so late. Oh my God.
That two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Let's see. He has some off-speed stuff he can use. That was a 2-seam that was just outside. That's fine. That's fine.
Crawford, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will get this one.
Everything's been high. It makes me not want to guess high.
Here's another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That one I'm fine with going.
Again, a 1-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
That should have been a...
Here's the 2-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward.
He does only get 1 out, though. Which is kind of a miracle because he was sliding back into first base. By the way, I can't believe that was a ball. Oh my God. That was a really good time to throw the slider. It's got a little bit of an auto swing mode there.
The first pitch. This one's flared down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
We have had just the weirdest little, just light little flares into the outfield.
He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
That's the third little, like, just kind of bloop shot. Well, I guess second bloop shot. And then the other one was kind of up the line, but...
First offering. Liner toward right center.
Oh!
This one away for the 3rd out, so a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mariners leave
Shit.
a couple.
3 hits, strand a couple of runners. Really bad out there in the with Dylan Moore. Way too. I thought it would get deeper, and I didn't expect the throw to be quite as on the money. He even has like pretty decent speed, and it was just not a smart play. But that's okay. It happens. It's not like we're not losing. We still got some little flares into the outfield. Just couldn't do anything with it. There we go. That'll work.
Next up, Shawn Murphy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Ooh, just outside on the curveball there. There we go. There's a nice strike right there. 1-2 here. See if we can maybe cut this pitch count down a little bit. I think it was something we struggled with yesterday. But mercifully, or not mercifully, but very thankfully, able to use Munoz for 2 full innings.
up the middle.
He threw two pretty strong innings. The first inning, a lot better looking. I think he threw only like 9 or 10 pitches or something like that. It was pretty nice. I actually maybe it ended up at 13. It was like 7, and it doesn't matter. Second inning, a little bit more of a little more contact there. But I was hesitant to go to Middleton because he does have a pretty high ERA. If only someone had ever told me to get bullpen help. Dude, Pender looked like he was trying to rip that one out of the fucking ballpark.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Ooh. 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 I saw that one was going to be bad, and it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay. Ty France, Jose Marmolejos, Evan White. We have some decent power, particularly with Marmolejos and Evan White. I know we don't see Marmolejos a lot because I've been using Fraley and left pretty much every day.
333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Because I would prefer speedy outfield to power offense, mainly because I have a lot of power offense. Anyway, there we go. Good take on the slider. This umpire, which I don't think they've talked about yet, has a very tight strike zone. That was absolutely a strike. We had the pitch earlier that was clearly strike 3.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's a nice splitter in the corner. That's like a little just like okay, nice pitch. Got him to throw 14 there in the first inning. See if we can keep that going.
The 1-1 home. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field.
Oh, dang. Just couldn't get it quite past his outstretched arm. Outstretched? The outstretched arm. Darn. 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 In
his career versus this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. And now the first pitch.
Oh, my God.
By him here, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the
oh no, that was bad. I didn't really. That was a half-hearted swing at best. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is not good.
Next to bat will be Evan White, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch on its way.
That's a good take. Good take right there. That's fine. That's fine. That's just a good location right there. Doubled up on that same spot. Oh no. Early on the splitter. So 22, I think he threw 13 in the first, so that'd be not great. It's averaging 11, which is good.
Welcome back to Seattle.
Oh, hi Heidi. I'm surprised to see you this early.
Good pitching from their Mariners this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Definitely been improving. All right, 28 pitches through 2 innings. We'll see if we can kind of knock that down a little bit.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
I don't believe we have a strikeout. Maybe we do have a strikeout.
Certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all.
That is a foul ball. Holy shit. I am very lucky.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly.
There we
he'll
go.
take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's
I don't know if we
Elvis
have a
Andrus now.
strikeout.
Flied out, leading off
We
the ballgame.
might. The reason we have 699 strikeouts as a team. I was curious if have we picked up number 700 yet,
Now
or
to Andrus. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Chasing after it is Lewis. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now here is Tony Kemp, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys.
Tony Kemp
still
with a
the only
triple
hit
in this
game
series.
So far, they've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Popped up. France trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fraley.
there we go.
gets there for
That was kind of
catch,
the inning
and
we
that
needed from a
ends
pitch
the
count
inning.
perspective.
A's are gone
Did
in
not
order.
throw
Home half of the third coming up.
that
No
many.
score.
I think we were at 14 per. Should be lower than that. I don't think we threw 14 at all. I'd be surprised if we even threw 10.
So now to the plate, Tom Murphy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
I'd love to get something going here. See if Murphy is the answer to our prayers,
Now here's the
problems.
pitch.
That's fine.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat.
Ooh.
That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Ooh.
Murphy is there. 1 away.
Wait, was that Murphy to Murphy? Tom Murphy to Shawn Murphy?
The batting order
Tom and
changes
Shawn
now,
Murphy?
set to go.
The
Dylan
Murfsters?
Moore. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Now here's the pitch.
There we go. So minus, I think, 4. 22, I believe, is where he was. 26.
And he turns this one around high and
I
deep
don't
to
think
center
it's going to
field.
be out, but
And he
damn
will
it.
make the play out there, and there are
Fuck.
2 away now.
Problem is that I'm hitting it and it like
Now, no one on
it's
base.
they're not
And that
slicing
brings up the
anywhere.
shortstop
They're
Jake
just
Crawford
going like
first.
straight out. It's not cutting away from him. We're not hitting any of the gaps here. Damn it.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh, boy, that was real late on that. Probably should have just let it go,
Two-out lightning
honestly.
definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
We got Kyle Lewis coming up after. We'll have Lewis Shedlong
Bases are
Jr.
empty here with 2 men out.
See what we can do. There we go.
And
There we go.
1-1 as
Slider
this one's in on
misses.
the hands.
He's working with a really quick pace here. Montas.
Fouled
Oh.
away.
What the hell? What? Why? All right. That okay. That was a very weird graphical glitch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep.
Is that gonna
to
go?
right. And that one is
Home
gone.
run!
On a
JP
two-strike
Crawford.
with 2 away in
I
the
want to
inning.
say back-to-back games for him, but he may have rested yesterday. He's had a couple of home runs recently, though. Holy shit. That was a contact swing I did not think was going to get out of the ballpark. Mainly because we've seen like 3 of them look kind of similar to like that trajectory. And like you see like one of the Athletics defenders running and they're like, oh, I got it. It's like, oh,
And was mad at himself.
hell yes. JP Crawford. Let's go, buddy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So it was a 47 power on a slider. Okay, now this is why it's kind of weird that I have
1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Lewis in the 4-hole. I thought, I'm so used to him being in the 3-hole, I thought we'd have more power coming up. Instead, we have speed.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle.
Okay, that'll work.
Finds
That'll
its
work.
way through for a base
I'm a little
hit.
surprised that was good swing timing. I thought that'd be, if anything, I thought it'd be late
Base hit.
late swing timing, but I'll take good.
His front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a
It's
look
that
at a
weird
slider
little
here that misses
hybrid
for
pitch
ball
out
1.
thing.
He collected
1 for
a
1
base hit
single
his
in the
time
first.
up.
We could find something in the gap. Maybe we can double this lead up to 2-0. If we get a home run, we might be able to, you know, triple this lead.
The 1-0. A swing
Oh
and a miss.
boy,
That's the first
way
strike.
late on that. So late on
You're
that.
talking about getting your ace swing off right here. That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
There is Andrus.
Or it'll just be a pretty easy ground out there. I thought that's one of the pitches towards the bottom of the zone. I thought would be
One in the inning,
like
and
a
it
sinker
comes
or
from a rather
splitter or something that would drop
unlikely
out of the
power
zone. So
source.
kind of just
We
let it
played
go.
3
Instead,
full.
we
It's
ground
1-0
out.
Seattle.
High hopes, low returns. Low actualities, low actuals. I don't know what the phrase would be.
Next, the power-hitting third baseman Matt
Matt
Chapman.
Chapman coming on in here.
First delivery to him. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it.
Nice play. Nice play. Thought that was going to get ripped out of the stadium? Field? I keep wanting to say field.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization.
I haven't seen this
as
in a
our
while.
Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action.
Interestingly, we have not seen... we haven't seen Kelenic as any of those, like, future stars to
now
watch.
the plate, Mark Canha. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
There we go. There's a nice cutter
Man,
inside.
this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
That one finds the
I did
target
not
on the
check the
outer
pitch
half.
count
It's
on
1-2.
this, but we did just cross 40, so that is good news.
And that is
There we go.
missed.
There's a strikeout for
Strikes, and the
Sadler.
first 2 are retired.
That might be team strikeout. There it is. Team strikeout number 700. There's your league leaders in wins. A win today for Sadler would get him to 12, which means that he would be right up there with Bundy and Happ. We have Gonzalez quietly in there in the 7th spot. Just been chipping away. Chipping away. Sadler's been...
Like a sinker in his last AB that
He's
got
been
him
pretty
similar
consistently up
situation
there.
right here, similar stuff on the mound.
Has a little bit more of the no decision kind of in his favor. So let's see. Gonzalez has...
That's a tough pitch right
What was that?
there.
So
Curveball
Gonzalez has
front hip.
15 total
Your
decisions,
first
10 and
move is to
5.
bail a little bit, try to not want to get hit by that pitch.
Oh,
I
boy.
can totally
Sadler
understand
has
that.
11 and 2. He has 13. So a couple of no decisions going for Sadler. One of them I thought actually would be a win, but he got pulled pretty early for pitch count. And unfortunately, that took away his opportunity to win the game, which was a bummer, honestly. Because I felt like he pitched the win. You know, it wasn't like I don't think it was a comeback or anything. It's just that he just didn't make it to 5 innings or whatever the arbitrary cutoff is. Fuck, dude. Come on.
2-2 though.
Pretty good breaking
All right.
ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
And we get our revenge with one of those deep shots that looks like it might get out of the park, but speedy outfielder makes the catch, Kyle Lewis. Thank you, sir. Shedlong Jr., Ty France, Jose Marmolejo's coming up here. Bottom 4, about to start. We'll turn this a little. We'll turn this a little wide. I didn't realize it looks a little inconsistent. Shedlong Jr. only saw the one pitch, the splitter, last time. We have him at 37 here.
And now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a two-seam fastball I would kind of like back.
Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Another foul ball.
Not a pitch I should be swinging at, but that's all right. Here we go. Good take. Ball number 1. We're good. Looks like the Angels have fallen out of the wild card second spot.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Misses for ball 4.
Wow.
Walk that starts the bottom of the
Wow.
That leadoff walk is
Not even close. It wasn't even
looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
That's a great start for the Mariners. Go ahead and comment below if you think I'm going to hit into a double play.
This at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Let him throw a strike.
From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 away.
Fucking idiot. Let him throw a strike. Swing first pitch. You got it.
Stepping in next, Jose Marmolejo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip.
I mean, to be fair, that was a strike. That was a pretty...
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here.
There we go. That's good eyes. Low there.
The way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0.
Okay, that's all right. I'm willing to take that.
Right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Long leads off first with 1 away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second
I
out.
bought myself a real good pitch right there and couldn't do anything with it.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next is Evan White.
Good timing. Pretty high. In the zone. Just couldn't get it to slice far enough away.
Pitch of the game on its way.
That's fine. That's fine. We do have him up to 50 pitches here, which is good. Ooh, thankfully that was a ball. Thank God that was a ball. If that was a strike, I would be in some trouble. Instead, it's 1-1. You fight here.
Swing and he pops
You
him up.
fucking
Looks
idiot.
to be playable in foul ground. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1.
Drew a walk. Couldn't do anything with it. Couple of frustrating outs there. Let him throw a strike. First pitch hit, immediately out. And then pop up in foul territory. Ugh.
As we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Hi, Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the
All right, thanks, Heidi.
the designated hitter, Seth Brown.
Alright. Still 1-0 here. 47 pitches for Sadler, so just under 12 per inning. Feeling pretty okay. That was a terrible cutter. Oh, dear God in heaven. That was an awful cutter.
It's 0-1. The pitch.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Just a chef's kiss fucking curveball right there. Hell yeah.
Swing and a miss got him reaching.
There we go. Recognizing that a little better instead of immediately hitting Y, I'm taking a second to just go like, okay, need to just throw for first here.
Exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you.
Yeah, Sadler is... Okay, I couldn't remember if it was Sadler or Delaplane. One of those guys were right at the bottom part of that top five.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And quickly
there we go.
Away.
That'll work. Kyle Seager's average slipping a little bit here after the All-Star break. In 5th place at 315. I think we're about 6 points higher early on after the All-Star break. Obviously not playing today. Does have the lead, though, in the home runs.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up.
Randy Rosarino.
Throw to first with time.
He's still in 5th. Has that number gone up? I feel like he's been at 25 for a long time. I've been worried that he's injured.
They're down 1-0.
But, hey, that was a fantastic inning right there. That was maybe 6 pitches. Maybe.
And now in the box, Tom Murphy.
So that'll work. Halfway home here. Closer game than we've had in the past. Week or so. Especially those Colorado games. I mean, even the 13-2 game was a little bit out of reach towards the later stages before the 6-run ninth.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
There's a pitch
What
we
are you
haven't
doing?
seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kenna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back at second base.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Dylan Moore. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, I mean, mercifully, it was not a grounder. Real bad, though.
Dribbled to the
Oh my
right
God,
side.
Shawn, please. Stop.
That fastball straight.
Surprisingly, Dylan Moore did not move. Didn't move at all. Was like, yeah, that's fine.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Bring it back even.
One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
I was looking for that slider that would kind of dip out of the zone.
The pitch.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Ooh, damn. Right to him late on that two-seam fastball.
1-2-3
Shit.
go the Mariners, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Son of a bitch. Fuck.
That'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell him
Give me
get
1
overly
second. I'm gonna
aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate.
give me just 1 second. Alright, hopefully that helps my nose out a little bit. I don't just have like gunk. Ugh, it's awful. It's awful.
Here's the first pitch.
Alright, first pitch here. That's in for a strike. Nice curveball there.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on.
Alright. Let's get going here. Top half of the sixth. 0-2 count here. Should probably work on getting a bullpen ready. This one we'll probably maybe try and get him through 6. Maybe. While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead. We'll warm up Kikuchi. Haven't used him. We'll warm up Tapia as well. I think that's a good push and pull the throttle.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And that'll
There we
bring
go.
up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays
It pulled
fair, it's
foul.
gone.
It pulled foul.
And
It
that
mercifully
nearly would have got them on the
mercifully
board.
pulled foul.
Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Oh, what a fucking dive!
Throw gets
Nice.
him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
It was a fantastic diving stop. Thank you, Ty France. Beautiful. Beautiful. Over to first gets out number 2. Out number 2. We'll throw a cutter on in here.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. No balls and a
Ooh,
strike.
that was bad. That was very, very bad.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Ooh, 2 fantastic defensive gems from Ty France there. Beautiful stop there to get out number 2, and a nice play. Moving to his left, moving to the right. That's the left. Moving to the right, moving to the left. 2 outs. That'll end the top half of the 6th inning. We'll go bottom 6 here. Jake Fraley single in the 3rd, 1 for 2, 3 for 10 in the series. Mariners leading 1-0. JP Crawford coming through in the clutch, so that feels good. We have 62 pitches against Montes here. And this will be a long, deep foul ball.
This is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Minorly surprised that was a strike, but it does feel like a 50-50. We've got a couple of them that have gone our way. Makes sense that they'd give one to go his way. Totally fine. Ooh, that was a bad swing on a two-seam fastball. Lucky to get contact on it. Thankfully, I tend to I don't know why I drop it lower.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's
that was a worse swing. So a couple of late swings there. Gets out number 1. That definitely would have been ball number whatever. Here's your standings, your updated standings, to the minute standings. Look who both have 41 losses. The Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners fighting for first maybe in a couple of days. Maybe. We'll see. We have him down. We might be able to chase Montes. Kyle. Kyle. Please. Please. Yes. Yes. Kyle Lewis. Fuck yeah, buddy. Fuck yeah, buddy. Woo. Let's go. Let's go. That was a power swing. Again, terrified that it was just one of those super long fly balls, and the guy's like, oh, I got it. We're fine. It's cool. Whew. It's when it doesn't change the camera and be like, this is a fucking home run. It's just like a normal, regular thing. That's the second one he has hit. He's hit one yesterday and he hit one today. So we're back to back with Kyle Lewis, which is absolutely fantastic. Both of them same spot. I typically would think he would pull to the left field, but instead he's been more towards his own position. He loves that position so much on the field. He likes to hit home runs to it just for fun. So wow, if you thought the Colorado Rockies lost bad to the Mariners 13-2, they got crushed 15-1. 47 games, 2-1 record, 51.1 innings pitched, and we're able to chase him after 5 1/3 with Shed Long Jr. coming up.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We've doubled our lead here. 2-0. Mariners here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Working against the sinker, a 4-seam, a changeup, a slider. We have these sidearms. Damn. Thought that might get into the outfield just a little bit. Another one of those little bloop shots that we had in the first inning. No such luck.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and that'll bring in Ty France. Now the first pitch. Ground ball.
Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. The timing was good. Probably shouldn't have gone with the power swing there. And just like that, comes in, throws 3 pitches, and the inning is over. Kyle Lewis, though, coming through for the Mariners.
Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Seattle.
Seattle up 2-0. They have as many batters on base from walks as they do hits. Great shot there from Kyle Lewis. Great shot of Kyle Lewis of his shot to center field. Sadler still in the green, probably tempting fate a little bit here, but
showing some resiliency and in terms of knowing how to play with
okay, well, that was just bullshit.
Yeah, man, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
I mean, that was going to be a strike either way, so no biggie dealio.
Hit hard on the ground to the right.
There we go. Ideally, nothing against Kikuchi, but ideally, Tapia to Giles is kind of the play here.
And now the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. The bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Tighter play, but not bad.
So
Not bad, not bad. I said not bad, but I don't know where I was going to go with that.
Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees.
Cutter.
Strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so
Ooh.
far.
That's
Curveball just missed. 1-1 here, 2 away, bottom or top 7, excuse me. That was pitch number 69. Unfortunately, a ball. Would have loved to have ended his start with 69 pitches.
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
There's a whole season there.
Boy, he's been great.
Your starting pitcher can
He's
only throw
one
69
strike away
pitches.
from putting another
What happens?
0 on the scoreboard.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer
Come
half.
on.
These guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Come on.
2 out,
Fuck.
nobody on.
All right.
Did well just to
Okay.
make contact. there as
Moreland,
he spoils
please.
a good changeup.
Yeah, I know he's getting tired. Trying to get him out of this inning.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Back up the middle.
Okay.
Crawford fields it
We're good.
cleanly.
We're good.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends
That does
the
not
inning.
seem like he is a
Bases are
2-speed.
gone in order.
I will be honest with you.
Down, it's 2-0.
Marmolejos, Evan White, Tom Murphy. Coming on up here. Jose Marmolejos. I don't know why I skipped his first name.
Lou Trevino.
It's probably because he's the Madonna on our team. One name, the Cher. I almost said the Lady Gaga, and I was like, that's 2 words, sir. That's 2 words.
Ready now
Cher.
is
1 word,
Jose
1 syllable.
Marmolejos. Lifetime versus
You already know what it is.
Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets
That was
to it and makes
that one
the
was
catch for the first
skied
down.
out to left field.
Now batting. First base.
Next up is Evan White. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Four-seam cutter, sinker, curveball, changeup.
He's set
1
in
pitch,
the
1 out
pitch.
here.
Called a strike on the
Sinker
outer half,
inside.
0-1.
While we have a second, Tapia. And then Munoz definitely going to get the day off today. Pitched super well again. Just super thrilled with that.
And
I think he has like an A-rated potential, which is pretty cool. I'll be very interested to see what the... Oh, I went.
And a
Oh, I
check
didn't.
swing.
Okay.
Did he
Never
go
mind.
around?
I kind of just assumed because I rarely actually check the swing. Very interested to see what the Mariners roster looks like next year.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So next to bat will be Tom Murphy.
Not doing a ton of damage to this bullpen, which is a little flustering, but it's kind of to be expected, honestly. Does Murphy have a hit today? Current streak is at 13 games, 0 for 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Oh, rolled over it. It was very early on the curveball. Unfortunately, they pull him off the bag. Now, that will count as a hit. That will be an error, which is a little unfortunate. So I think Tom Murphy's 13-game hitting streak will come to a close today, which is unfortunate. Hey, the wins are more important.
And get back to work.
At the plate now, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed.
Ooh,
Strike one.
yikes.
He's working on a 1 for
Big
3
yikes.
thus far. And he fouls this one off.
Bat Boy's like, get me the fuck out of here.
Murphy is off at first.
I didn't sign up for this. Ah.
Moreland in foul ground, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. One left for Seattle. They're up 2-0.
One error for the Athletics there in the inning. One hit, one error. Not a good look. We're going top 8 here. We're going to bring in Tapia. Domingo Tapia. 45 to match the number on his jersey. 45 games, 4-0 record, 18 holds, 61 innings pitched. Pretty low ERA. I believe it's 1.35 or so. There we go. As long as we have that double tap animation, we are perfectly fine. He says as he throws 2 balls immediately. There we go. That one's better. That's more what I'm looking for. That's more what I'm looking for. I did these out of order. Very weird order. I did BYAX. Usually it's XBYA. No, ABYX. I did it so weird it confused myself. Alright. We're going to throw high, throw hard, get some outs, see what we can do here. We're in the top half of the 8th inning. We have a 2-0 lead. Much quieter game here for the Mariners offense than we've seen in previous games. 2 runs is 3 runs fewer than the lowest we've scored over the last 4 or 5 games.
Most guys swing at that pitch.
And it's a called strike to
A little more of the style against the Los Angeles Angels in this game.
They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed.
There we go. There we go. Hoo! Big strike right there. There's Casey Sadler. 7 innings itched. 1 hit. No runs, no earned. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. 74 pitches.
This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Shawn Murphy. As with 1 away, he can't make contact
there
on
we
the
go.
first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh, that's a ball.
6'3". He's a second-year.
Come on. That's a strike. I said that's a ball, but that was a strike.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's okay. You get back to first base.
Now batting, left fielder, Shawn Murphy.
Into the box, Chad Pinder, as he looks at a fastball
That was a
that's
strike?
one.
Come on, dude.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball
That was
game
a
so
pretty
far.
bad pitch. Pretty bad pitch. We'll see if we can maybe get double play here. A little bit of a nerve-wracking situation to be in. I don't like it.
And he misses with it.
It's
1
fine.
and 1.
That's fine.
These are the moments
Want a
that
little
don't
high
always show
cheese
up
there.
on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
The 1-2. In the air now out to left field. Marmolejos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Little slicing fly ball there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There you go.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
There you
That's in
go.
there, and
That's
deep
the
in hole
that's
now,
a
0-2.
yeah.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Not a bad pitch
Didn't
there
want to
for
pull
2
it that
strikes,
far
but
outside.
misses 1-2.
Definitely aimed that much
Gonna need
closer
make
to
a
the
little
strike
bit of an
zone. but-
adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fouled away.
That was a very bad pitch.
Runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off.
Tom Murphy's like, fuck it, we're just go fastball. We're getting too cute here.
Now another 1-2. Hit to first.
Boom.
Cleanly, and
Okay.
he'll step on the bag himself.
Thought that was I didn't realize it bounced off the ground.
One left for Oakland.
The camera shifts and it kind of just looks like it's like a little pop out or like a line drive or whatever. Good recognition by me to not just stand there and not let that happen. Why'd you try to charge 2 errors to me? The fuck?
Bottom of the inning now.
I don't know how
And
noticeable that
now
is,
the shortstop,
but-
J.P. Crawford.
When the thing shifted, it like tried to go 2 errors to the Mariners, none to the Oakland Athletics. J.P. Crawford coming to the plate. 4-seam cutter, sinker, curveball, changeup.
First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But
Foul
this is foul
ball.
for the first strike. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here's the center fielder, but he won't get
Well,
there.
it's a
It
good thing
falls
I
in.
made sure not to send him to second, you fucking idiot. I thought that was going to be an out, so I was like, well, I'll just send him to second. Oh, what a goof. And then he dropped it. And I was like, don't you think that that's, oh, what do they call it? Stupid?
So now to the plate, Jake Fraley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
All right,
He's got
see
a
if we
hit in
can
3 at-bats to this point.
get the pause before he is ready to roll. Scheduled to put in Ken Giles.
Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
That's decent contact there.
Next it'll be Kyle Lewis.
Obviously didn't go for a
He's 2 for 3
go
in
for a
this
hit or anything,
Well,
but
this guy right here, that last
All right.
AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. called strike. 1-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
It's not gonna get all the way home, but
And they'll have
that'll work.
runners at second
That'll
and
work.
third following the one-out double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the
Gotta use
exit
LB
velocity
more.
of that line drive.
8.37 degree launch angle. 111 miles an hour off the bat. All right, Shed Long Jr.
To the plate now, Shed Long Jr. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate.
Hey, Shed Long Jr., I'll take the sac fly. Forgot there was only one out. Oh, you idiot.
Ball game. Now to the plate. Here is Ty
There we
France.
go. There we go. Little insurance run. Shed Long Jr. coming through. Hell yeah. Obviously, you want to get him on base, keep the inning moving, not registering out there, but that'll work.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's a late swing
Wow.
and a miss, strike two.
Wow.
On 0-2 here,
I
he
just-
doesn't have to get
wow.
in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Lucky to
Change up that time, but he's
get
able to
that
make contact
going.
and he'll get another chance. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. The throw home. And
Safe,
he
safe,
is
safe, safe!
at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
There we go. Big eighth inning here. Let's fucking go, Ty France. That was a dicey send. Just enough speed with that 75 to get him around to
And then your offense
go home.
gets it to
There we
4,
go.
and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 1-0 pitch. France, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but
There
you
we
never
go.
know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Much as I love getting, home runs and all that stuff, and I do. I love hitting just fucking rockin' blasts out of here. We've had 2 of them today. I would love to see more of those kinds of hits that we just had mixed in. Doubles up the foul line. Slider, changeup, sinker, 4 seam, by the way.
Will be Evan White, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
There we
Unable to
go.
find the zone
Don't
with
let
the
this
slider.
score fool you.
Runners at second and third
4-0's
with
a
2
pretty
gone.
comfortable lead, but it was 2-0 for most of this game.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's a look. Now the pitch. Slider.
Slider got me. I think we scored an extra run with maybe 2 outs. No. That's fine. 10 hits, 4 runs across. We're gonna go ahead and just bring Giles in anyway. Haven't had him. I don't think he's pitched in like a week. So we'll go ahead and bring Giles in. 42 games, 2-2 record with 26 out of 27 saves and opportunities, 42.1 innings pitched, ERA of .85. He pitched yesterday, by the way, Shawn. He pitched literally in the previous game. Hopefully this doesn't screw me up too much. Gotta, 4 days off until, or 4 more. 4 days off until the next day off, so.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. 2 hits in 7 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to third.
Of course, having a start like that, very helpful.
Is how the 9th inning gets underway. And now here is Tony Kemp. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Generous strike, but hey, I'll take it. Whoops.
The pitch.
That was a pretty good slider location there, even though I hit the wrong button.
Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a miss on
there
the
we go.
that time. Out number
there
2.
we go. 2 down here in the top half of the 9th inning. What you like to see.
I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
All right.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Ooh, fuck off. Fuck off. That's a strike. Come on, dude. Come on, bud.
Here comes the 1-0.
There we go. There's a nice strike inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he waited till the 9th inning.
Oh, fuck off.
To extend the hit streak. That was
fuck
close.
you.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile?
9th inning with 2 goddamn outs.
He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So now it'll be
more than likely.
Hitter, Mark Canna.
God damn it.
His guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to
AL
his strengths.
Central
He doesn't
standings,
care
Twins,
who's in the box.
69 and 32. Nice. 14 and a half games back is Cleveland at 54 and 46.
Weak grounder back to the mound.
There we go. All right. A final, a series-winning final. I haven't even talked about the baseball cards we might be able to open if we won a series, and we won a series today. So we'll get to open these. I'll have to turn on literally a different light because they're too reflective. So yeah, we'll be opening some baseball cards. I kind of forgot about that with the short sweep. One in the third, one in the sixth. Both of those runs in the third and the sixth. Solo shots. Shedlong Jr., J.P. Crawford. I apologize. J.P. Crawford with a solo shot. Kyle Lewis with a solo shot. J.P. Crawford with a sacrifice fly. That was where I was goofed up. I mixed up the two batters and how they worked their runs in. There you go. Ty France. Wait, did Shedlong Jr. Shedlong Jr. had he had a ribby, right?
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious
Hold on.
Seattle Mariners.
Hold on.
Saw 10 hits, no errors.
Box
They
score.
left 7 men on base.
Pitching. Seattle. Ribby.
Runs, 3 hits,
Ribby.
1 error. They left
Yeah,
7
okay.
men on
Yeah.
base.
Okay. Phew. Phew.
Ball game. 2 hours, 7 minutes.
Yeah, Shedlong Jr. was 0 for 2 with a ribby and a walk. Okay. All right.
We remind
Oh, I thought I totally goofed up.
safely.
So Crawford, Lewis, Long Jr., and then France each had ribbies. Only 2 total strikeouts, which is really nice. 10 hits on 33 at-bats. Kyle Lewis is your player of the game, 3 for 4. Home run, a double, a ribby, 2 runs himself. Casey Sadler picking up win number 12, puts him among the American League's best at 12 wins with 7 innings pitched, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, no earned runs. Frankie Montas, that's what it is. I keep saying it wrong. I apologize, sir. Montas, 5.1 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 2 earned runs. So he does get the loss, but he pitched pretty well. I think we got his pitch count up just enough, and then obviously the Kyle Lewis home run was enough to send him out of the game. And even only giving up 2 earned runs, that's a sucky, shitty. I can't figure out which word to use. That's a bad way to lose a game. J.P. Crawford was also 3 for 4. He had a home run, a ribby, and 2 runs. Marmolejos 1 for 4 with a double. Ty France 1 for 4 with a ribby. So there you have it. Hey, Seattle coming through, winning. Got a nice lead there in the third. Doubled it up in the sixth. But 2 more insurance runs in the eighth, which is very nice for them. So there you have it. Game number 99 is complete tomorrow. The big game, 100. And we just unlocked 5 packs of cards. Cool. I have so many packs of cards. 5-1, 7-4, 4-0. What happens tomorrow? You will have to tune in to find out. 4 runs is the lowest we've scored since we got back into the swing of things with the Colorado series. But still, pretty good series here. We will throw Sam Delaplane up on the mound, and he will be taking on Paul Blackburn. Blackburn for the Oakland Athletics, 2-9 with an ERA of over 6. Sam Delaplane looking pretty good, 9-4, 108 innings, 2.49 ERA. Pretty strong stuff here. With that win, you'll notice the Mariners on top of the Astros here in the American League West. Absolutely fantastic. That means that the Astros are in contention for the wild card. With the way everything's tied, it would go Mariners. I don't know whatever. I don't know what the difference is. Division maybe 27-12 in the division might be just the difference. Enough of a difference there to give us the kind of tiebreaker, but it'll all even out, and it'll be a big, huge series the day after tomorrow. But first, game number 100. We're into the triple digits tomorrow, and we're going for a 4-game sweep of the Oakland Athletics. Be sure to tune in to find out what happens, catch all the action right here on youtube.com/ShawnHorseRex. Don't forget to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell. We'll see you at 1 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Go Mariners.